Hello everyone and welcome back to more Danganronpa 2. It's the electric boogaloo of yesterday's trial. I don't actually even really know what that meme is from. The electric boogaloo thing. Really struck me as, why is the game so freaking loud? It really is. It's insane. That's why my volume's not even that high. It's, wow, my word. But it should be fun when we actually get into the game. So let's do that, I guess. Yeah. I think last time we left off we were in the intermission. Yeah, we are. I'm just wondering if I should turn stuff down a bit. Because it really is quite loud. But I think it's fine. Maybe I'll do that. It's a little bit quieter for you guys now. Still loud for me though. Oh yeah, so this was an interesting little thing. A button to continue, or B guess the killer challenge. Well, I have no idea who the killer is, so I'm gonna go with A. I just think A is the right choice.
Just kidding! You can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
Ah, fair enough. I got bamboozled.
You're so evil.
Villain! You truly are a villain.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Should have just saved here. Hello, Flo. And the trial resumes.
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Okay, can I quickly give a bit of a lowdown? I haven't had the best day. It's been a little bit rough. So what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna try to enjoy myself. Try not to get too frustrated with the game. I just want to have a nice easy stream, honestly. Throbbing. I mean, I think that's your own mind going to the wrong places, Flo.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students?
Is that still a question?
No, I'm not gonna believe it.
You sound like Nagito when he isn't crazy. Kind of. I mean, he's still kind of always crazy.
Cause...
So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
I just saved. The game just made me save.
What now?
Wait, is it saying that I'm likely to make mistakes? Is that why I should save regularly? Nagito, you're speaking like someone who wasn't just accused of murder. And one of me is the grey man of murder. I thought we'd established that was not Nagito last stream.
If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Oh, okay. Just likes telling me that mid-trial. Fair enough. It's good advice. And also, Nagito, there was so much proof that you were the killer, and then you admitted that you were the killer falsely?
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
Sure.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
He said ow.
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
Yeah. How's everyone doing in chat? Well, at the moment it's just Flo. How's Flo doing in chat?
Why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
You like him.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Yes, I agree with that.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks,
Oh, I'm glad.
you know, clean.
Huh? Looks clean. I'm glad to hear that you and Champy or Champ are doing well. Yeah, it's just, you know, a few things that haven't gone very well today.
Nobody's ever
It is what it is.
complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
Have you been on the internet, Nagito? I think there's a bunch of people waiting to tell you you look good.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Lol. Why does Mikan think Nagito looks clean? Because Nagito doesn't have any dust on him. Because there's no blood on Nagito. Because Nagito isn't injured. Because Nagito doesn't have the knife. There's no blood.
I see.
Yeah, I can follow that logic.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
It looked like I could use my focus gauge there. What happens if I use my focus gauge there?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right?
You know, someone, one of my friends described Mikan as Diet Toko. I don't really see it, but I'm happy for Diet Toko. Sometimes I can't handle full-on Toko. Yeah, we'll see. I'll try it next time. Seems like a good laugh. I mean, the meter's there, so I should, I don't know, apparently.
There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
Yes, there were.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
And that's likely why we didn't suspect him earlier either. It, you know, it just makes sense.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
How's the sound? I feel like it's not as loud as it was a second ago, so I'm just gonna turn it back up a little bit in the mix. Just a little bit. Go to like there. Very meek and ashamed, but when challenged, Toka gets abrasive and cruel. Mikan doesn't. Yeah. I never really read Toka as ashamed, but just like annoyingly masochistic, automatic masochistic sometimes. Mikan's just really apologetic and clumsy. So far, at least. I don't know. More got revealed about Toka as the game went on, so maybe the same will be true for Mikan.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Good thinking, but I doubt it.
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been?
Oh, actually, there was something in the storage room, wasn't it?
I guess we did see something I could have used.
You really want to be the killer, Nagito.
Hajime.
Isn't that right, Hajime? He sounds like so aggressive now. Yes, there's only one thing he could have used to block the blood splatter. It was... storage room tablecloth.
I can prove it with this! You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
Have I taken a minute to compliment the visuals of this game? I feel like it's such a like a firm realization of what they were going for in the first game. It's like, yes, they're really pulling off what they wanted, what they saw.
If there are
I love
bloodstains
it.
on it,
So
that
far.
settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
And then you made it disappear.
But that was
Okay.
found in the storage room, right?
I'm looking
Are you
forward to that.
suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights
I have
came
no
back
idea.
on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone.
Well, the knife wasn't even the weapon.
That's not
I
just
don't think.
impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Why is Ibiki blushing?
then what does it mean?
What was her last piece of dialogue that made her blush?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, I'm quite sure that they did. But you are one of the smartest members that we've seen so far, so go ahead and talk. Huh?
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
I'm quite certain as well. I don't know what Chucky's gonna say.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody. So
Ibiki is attracted to tablecloths.
Byakuya was killed there.
Is there like a pansexual joke there? But like cloth instead? I don't know. Fabri-sexual?
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a good point. I think they were under the floorboard.
I don't understand at all!
Honesty. The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different?
Huh? Hajime. You look like you're onto something.
No. It's Chiaki who was onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle.
Yeah, no.
I feel like I'm onto
Really?
something, but still not clear what that is.
I know what it is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, It's the only way that makes sense.
I don't know how you can be saying these words without knowing the answer, Chiaki.
Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
So weird. In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. What's the improved Hangman's Gambit? The goal is to line up the right letters in order so it reveals a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle. Maybe stab Byakuya in the cottage. Is a transporter like, oh wait, you said... yes. What's up, Barbus? Is a transporter a specific character class in, Town of Salem? I want to know what this, this improved version of Hangman's Gambit is like. It gets worse every game. The next game it's improved. Oh yeah, no, that would be too vanilla. Okay. It's like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. So many rules in this trial for new minigames. If 2 different letters clash, you'll take damage. If 2 of the same letter clash, they will fuse and become 2 times that letter? What? You must make 2 of the same letters clash while you try not to let 2 different letters clash. That is what's most important. Okay, so they take the thinking out of it. It's just a minigame now. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting class. That's what's most important. In order to do that, you've been given a technique to catch and release. When you move the reticle with the left stick and press A while it's on top of the letter, you can snatch the letter like a vacuum. This is what it means to catch the letter. However, you can only catch 1 letter at a time, so please be careful. When you press the A button while you have a letter caught, you can shoot it where your cursor is aiming. That's how you release the letter. Okay, I think I preferred the last game's mechanic, but we'll see. With catch and release, you can change the position of letters and hit letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The letters will freeze and get big. Okay, freeze and get bigger. By pressing the A button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. Why? Why would I do that? This is called firing the letters. Catch and release with the A button, and after you fuse them, fire with the A button. That's a whole lot of A buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Yeah, so what do I have to do with the letters now? Ultimately, the main goal of improved Hangman's Gambit is completing the keyword. Display the question with the B button and figure out what keyword will answer the question. While lining up the keyword. Instead of pressing the A button to fire the letter, press the Y button to fire. They improve the worst minigame to make it worse, apparently. This is confusing. This is so much more confusing than the first one. If that happens at the same time the letter blows up, it will be sent to the keyword list. If the sent letter is correct, it will fit in the keyword list. If it's not, the influence gauge will take damage. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, there was nothing wrong with the Hangman's Gambit IMO except some of the actual words that you have to form. There weren't any mechanical problems with it, rather. You must write the keyword in order based on the flying letters. Please think about the completed word. Also, if you leave a fused letter alone for a while, it will just blow up on its own. In that case, it will still damage you, so please be careful. I took so long to explain it, but do you understand now? Well, maybe if it took you that long to explain it, it shouldn't be the introduction to the game. If you press the start button during these scenes, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Or you can take a breather. The place Byakuya got stabbed and the place where the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using those words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something, killer, something is coming to me. Just a little bit more, I have a feeling I can see something. I mean, this is also like trying to figure out a word in your head, isn't it? It's just as confusing. Okay, so, okay, hold on. It's 3 words. Okay, the floor is the last one, so under the floor, maybe? Okay, so I do want those to hit. Can I make them hit faster by going like this? Yeah, okay, this isn't that bad. So far, at least. Oh, I was about to do the wrong. I was about to do the wrong thing. There you go. Where's an E? Okay, I'm gonna put this one up here. Under. Do that, and put this one over here. Oh boy, I'm not actually sure. There's still no R's. Low R's. Bad.
I got it!
Oh, did the stream go down?
Got it!
I didn't see the stream go down. Is it good now?
Floorboards.
I was literally so focused on that game. It was impossible for me not to focus on that game. You guys didn't see I did a perfect run of improved Hangman's Gambit. I literally could. I didn't look at chat. I didn't look away from the screen for like that whole segment. When did the stream go down? Why did the, yeah, that's annoying. Oh well. The R and under. Wow. That was a while ago. Oh well. I got it, the killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
Makes me wonder why I even try games. Anyway.
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
What was the fast forward? Was it B, by the way? No, not yeah. This is the usual fast forward button. That's what I should say.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under.
Someone short, like Hyoko.
Where? And how?
I don't know that.
Is it the normal fast forward for dialogue?
There's someone here who does know.
Okay. That's right. If I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards. Yeah. I know who. It's you, Gundam. You got your Hellhound earring back.
Hey, Gundam. You dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Yes, we are referring to the Hellhound earring, indeed. Is Barbara's back as well? Just checking.
To the Hellhound earring.
There it is.
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
This is this is exactly how Flo is in my chat whenever I mention the Hellhound earring.
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboard, right?
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. Vahahaha! Vahahaha! It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes.
But you're the Overlord of Ice, not fire.
However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner.
The legend. The legend.
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear?
Me when I see Gundam Tanaka.
Could it be?
I don't think Gundam did it, but he knows how to
wasn't
get there.
wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began,
I thought there was going to be more.
means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass.
Interesting line. He wouldn't, dude. He's a good boy. Yeah, I agree. He has too many people to take care of.
But I
Animals.
am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern.
Where's the 4th one?
True, this is the evil 4th
Oh, there.
eye. Before the might of the
Not even third eye.
eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
Oh wait, did you use your hamsters to get it?
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Run away and never come back.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Hello, Homer.
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Interesting. What were his hamsters
Four
doing?
dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos.
One of them is sleeping. Hamster pushing. Yeah.
A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes.
That's a cool design he has on the back of his jacket.
After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
Yeah. 3 out of 4 of them are sneaky geniuses. The last one is the sleepy genius.
Tremble with fear, fools! Behold
I feel like
my power!
I feel like there's a different archetype you could go for. Has anyone seen the show Psyche K? There's a particular character he reminds me of from Psyche K.
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
That is what he said.
Then that has to be how the killer did it.
You're all fools if you don't understand him.
If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
Welcome to Night Vale. I've not heard of that one. Psyche K is a really funny show though.
I see.
It's on Netflix.
If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Wonderful vocabulary. If you want a bit of insight into the level of humor you're dealing with when you watch Psyche K, realize that he's a psychic and his name, if read phonetically, is psychic. Stab, stab, stab!
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Yeah, there were a few people.
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
There was somebody who wasn't there, but he wasn't in the building anyway. I'm gonna earn my pay. I'm trying to remember who didn't speak during the... Let me check Ibiki's Truth Bullet account thing. Again, that's the regulations page, Josh. And also I need to check my pet. Okay, cool. Truth Bullets. There we are. It's yellow in this game, gotta remember. I'm gonna look at Ibiki's account. So we have Mahiru, right? Kazuichi, Ibiki, obviously. It's Mahiru again. Kyoko. Oh, Kyoko was there. Byakuya. That's I think 5 people accounted for. We know we were there, so that's 6. Nagito, 7. Kane, 8. Teru, 9. Sonia, 10. Kazuichi's a repeat. Who were the 5 people who weren't there? Nekomaru, Peko, Fuyuhiko, Chiaki, and people who didn't speak: Nekomaru, Fuyuhiko, Hajime, Peko, Chiaki, and Gundam. That's right, Gundam. Okay. Okay, interesting.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I mean, Fuyuhiko
I
wasn't.
didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness.
It's easy. Yeah, Monomi can be the witness. I'll take it.
This Monomi over here is your
Monomi.
witness.
They keep changing the pronunciation of it, but alright.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to.
We already had a full-on debate about this, so I agree. How's everyone doing today?
I was in the kitchen for a
By the
long
way.
time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
I don't want to be an arse. So.
The only person who wasn't at the party.
You're gonna say Fuyuhiko, but
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout, it obviously has to be him.
they're gonna make us point at Fuyuhiko. Okay, no, they're not.
Yay! It's decided!
But Fuyuhiko has something of an alibi.
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
No, you usually like boasting about how you would kill
What
people.
happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it.
That's basically exactly what I just said. I feel like Mahiru and I are on similar wavelengths sometimes.
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
I don't know why people don't like Mahiru, to be honest. Good news, you're now allowed to use the silencer. Oh, finally I get the white noise. I get to shoot my white noise. Ah, my OCD is so happy. I got the achievement for shooting over 500. 500 pieces of white noise in the last game, and no one asked me to. I didn't even know that was an achievement. You can use the silencer with the A button as many times as you want. When you use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. Also, when you shoot down the white noise, your time limit will increase a little. However, if you shoot an actual mark with the silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So aim carefully when you're using the silencer. I'm glad I got the steady aim skill early on. Oh, but if the difficulty is such a general white noise, well, that won't appear at all. In that case, you'll still be able to use the silencer, but it'll be somewhat pointless. You get to just fiddle with the A button. However, if you feel like doing a little bang bang, you can use it to your heart's content. Bang. Bang 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 bang. So anyway, I started blasting. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Well, I will if you say bang bang every time I shoot nothing. Stupid, 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 stupid. It's everyone's account. Okay. I'm gonna need Chiaki's account.
During the party, the killer
Yes?
was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
Yay.
They could have stared at panties all day
Ugh.
without going to the storage room in the dark.
False.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started,
Yes?
nobody saw you, you know.
Nobody saw you. That feels like it should be a weak point.
That means you have no alibi.
Oh, we do have an alibi though. I just wanted to shoot these words
Culprit is
first.
self-evident.
The only person who doesn't have an alibi during the party is Fuyuhiko, but is he really the killer?
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
That's Fuyuhiko's height. It's impossible.
Stared at panties all day.
That's just you. I don't read the white noise, ironically. I'm too busy shooting it. But it is sometimes funny. I noticed in the last game as well.
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
Suspicious reaction?
But when
Nah,
the
I think
party
it's
started-
fairly reasonable.
Nobody saw you, you know.
Here we go.
That means you have no alibi.
Here we go.
No, that's wrong!
Oh, he got the Makoto line.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it was your statement. Bit of an airhead, eh? These gamer girls. Joking, of course, is removed. It's a little bit that way. There we go. Oh, I still need to be in the game. There we go. What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh, hey! What are you doing here? All alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party. There's no way he could have been waiting before then.
We're not actually misogynists here, by the way.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
Dumbass?
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
To look cool. I don't know.
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside.
Nah, there isn't. Gundam would have found it.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Just kill Terry Terry. It's fine. No one. We'll all look away.
Wow,
One less sex offender.
happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Jeez. Flo is definitely better at games than I am, so.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
Personally, I am in no position to judge anyone's skill at games. Except maybe Minesweeper.
During the party.
Yeah.
It was probably during the blackout.
I missed the last line. I was too busy thinking about Minesweeper. And someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party. I didn't say these games, I meant games in general.
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
Have you noticed that I panic whenever it gets to anything that requires action instead of reading?
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You just need Benedict. Cumberslam.
You're right. I couldn't
Benedict
even see the office in
Cumberpot.
that darkness, and that room was much closer.
Was it? Yeah, I guess.
But is it really impossible?
I don't know. Why do you sound like Terry Terry right now?
It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It's not the same voice actor, surely.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
I don't have a solution to this yet. It's like French toast without a French person, right? But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. Clarity's sake, once again.
Appears we're getting close to the final stage.
Oh, we're gonna have another improved Hangman? Is the stream gonna crash again?
Spotless. Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Oh wait, is this gonna be a bullet time battle? It's like peanut butter and jelly without any and. It's PB&J without the end. Or N. Oh, okay, it's not a bullet time battle. Party dishes fire door. Fire door. Oh!
The hallway was really dark.
I didn't even consider the fire door. What does the fire door actually say? If a fire breaks out, the fire door in the hallway of the old building can be shut to keep the fire from spreading. Wait, how does that help? Is it two doors or is it like this? I think it's like this. Wow, there's something in my eye. I think I put it in my eye as well. Yeah, I think it's opening like that. So it's currently open. That doesn't really help. What are my options again? I have 5 minutes. Murder threat, kitchen equipment list, party dishes.
It's like making a seafood roll without fish.
That actually sounds pretty tasty. No, it doesn't. What? No, it doesn't. Seafood's great. I've met so many people recently who just, or found out recently that so many people don't like seafood, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
What if they used a string like the...
Oh, wait, we're corroborating.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
I can't even read all of this text.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
Something about Byakuya there.
What if they used a light?
A light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The killer's method for moving in the dark might be might be what that one person suggested. If so, I might be able to prove it. Maybe used a light.
It was really dark during the blackout.
Okay.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Oh, it doesn't sound good. I'm destroying that white noise.
Not possible.
What if they used a string like the cord?
A string would be pretty interesting.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Okay, would obviously take it away.
Go with
Oh,
my
okay.
gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
What's in the truth bullets? Okay. So we have the night vision goggles. No, that wasn't it. It was the dual lumen case. The key to the other dual lumen case is inside here too, but it only mentions one. Party dishes. Territory Porter's heart and soul into cooking various party dishes. However, I can't even pick it with anyone to eat them. That's not gonna help. Really look at all 5 of your bullets. Okay. Okay. Yeah. If fire breaks out, the fire door in the hallway of the old building can be shut to keep the fire from spreading. Doesn't really help you get to the... That does not help you get to the storage room. Kitchen equipment list. The knife found at the crime scene was not included on the kitchen's equipment list. All the dangerous equipment that could be a potential weapon was confiscated by Byakuya. Apparently there's an iron plate for barbecue and a portable stove. Portable stove. Portable stove. Murder threat, that's not gonna help. Portable stove. I think I know what I'm doing.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Okay.
Moving to the storage room.
That's right.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Shut up, game. I love fish.
Really not possible?
Haddock is a really underrated fish, I am.
What if they used a string like the cord?
Nekomaru's not entirely stupid.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
I'm gonna get both. There we go.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
Yeah.
What if they used a light?
Oh boy.
I agree with that.
I didn't see the white noise. Break.
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Was it Terry Terry?
Oh, I was right?
Can we kill Terry Terry early? We have consent to Akane. Yeah. Ah. There are worse people, I guess.
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
Yeah. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, and 20 wine glasses. There are also iron plates for barbecue and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it.
It's the portable stove.
Yeah.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway
Consent to Akane, yes.
during the blackout.
Some people are eager in chat, I can see.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Oh, there's a hole in your head. What? Bam! Truth bullet. Huh?
A hole. What?
Shut up. Shut up.
It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
I hate you. Can we make him the killer? Can we just frame him?
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Why is he backpedaling now? He's never backpedaled
This out
before.
just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me?
There's a hole in your head, bang. Thank you. It was a very simple joke. Truth bullet. I was able to think of it before he finished speaking. Thankfully, the voice actor is speaking quite slowly.
No.
Battle against... Oh, Flip, it's the sword thing again, isn't it? Or is it... Yeah, it's the sword thing again. Okay.
Able to break through my argument?
I don't know. This section's kind of tough and not very intuitive. Does it mean battle? It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. This is a game. Damn it, there's no way I'm going to lose against someone like him. It's just an argument. Rebuttal showdown. Night vision, storage room, tablecloth, fire door, kitchen equipment list, night vision goggles. I'm gonna go with kitchen
Did you
equipment
forget
list.
what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
No, I don't think think so. Such meager hope, there's no way I can let you win. Damn, it looks like I screwed up. I need to think about this. Okay, so the point is that... So his point is that... A tiny white impotent baby crying. What's the correct response is to attack him with a sword. So why would Kazuichi not see it? I know! I didn't get a chance to even know what his argument was before I had to back away, I guess. Oh, wait.
So if a
I need
light
to cut
was shining in
these, don't
such a
I?
dark hallway,
Oh wait,
wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
I'm on the
After all,
back
he
pedal.
was walking near the hallway, right?
I have to get some land back. It's true that any light source in the dark hole would have stood out. I'm trying to figure out how like the back and forth works, how I can not die as well. So if the killer did have a light, the reason Kazuichi wasn't able to see it was the fire door.
Couldn't see the office.
Nope.
It's because the hallway was dark, right? So if a
Now
light
it was
shining
not
in such a
the
dark
one I
hallway,
registered. Oh, whoopsie.
Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
There we go.
Allow me to cut through those words.
There we go.
Nagito,
Yeah.
did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh?
Could have closed the fire
What are you
door.
talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway.
Yeah.
If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway.
What do you mean perfect?
Plus, the hallway rounds
Such
the
a
corner just
lovely,
beyond the fire door.
such a lovely wall.
So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
That's also a compelling argument. Why didn't you just say that?
I see.
Yeah, boy. Notice the fire door.
Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Are you about to cast suspicion on me?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the
A
killer,
new world record?
you're
Nah.
quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
He's about to chloroform him.
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Jeez.
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people.
What do you mean by offend?
Importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already?
Time runs out when I get bored.
Runs out when I get bored.
We already know that.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
As the protagonist of the previous game to the new one, yeah, sure.
Pass the torch?
A brawl with no alcohol is boring. I wouldn't know.
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
Okay, interesting tactic. I wonder if they'll fall for it.
If you think I am, I really don't mind.
Why do you want us all to die, Nagito?
Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
You're so weird. So you're telling me to call out the real killer, even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but what? Did he? Oh boy, what an imposter. Is it? Okay. I think both are accepted spellings, but I really don't know. Wait. No, I feel like you're messing with me. I don't know. It's been too much of a day for that. It's just a stepping stone to everyone's hope. Weird. I mean, did say that, but it's still weird. Is it asking me to make a come to a conclusion? Okay. I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know. It might be a UK versus America thing. There's no other way, right? Am I just selecting the killer? The person who used the hallway's fire door as cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark. Snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. It might have been Teru Teru. So the only killer I can think of is... you and only you. It does want me to. What happens if I... No, I can't use it. Okay. The gauge came up again. Is it Teru Teru? It's the only person I can think of. Impostor is the proper spelling of this word, but impostor has also appeared frequently for several centuries. Interesting. Portable stove. Right?
You're the only one!
Oh, yay.
Terry. Could it be you?
He threw a bowling ball at Chihiro's head or something. I really hope it is. I want to see this guy die.
What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer?
Didn't want to condemn him. That was a false.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
Sure. Let's prove it by contradiction, if not.
Why am I being treated like the killer?
Because kitchen equipment was used, as we've established.
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
I really wish it was Hyoko.
That's it?
We'll get one bad character at a time, guys.
Killer? Isn't that a little drastic?
No.
You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel. Ooh, Teru. That attitude is so not like you.
What do you mean?
For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
What are you talking about?
Chef, if you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts? The future of the culinary
What is he on about?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
There are other chefs in the world.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
Okay.
So what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
I think you're thinking of Asperger's.
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Jeez, Hyoko.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light,
Yeah?
and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what?
Then they stabbed them.
It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able
Oh,
to
okay.
stab Byakuya?
I've never actually read many SCP things, but I have heard some of them, and they're pretty interesting. It's kind of like, can anyone make an SCP, and then it gets added to like the wiki or something, or does it have to like get traction? I don't know. It's dark under the floorboards too, so how would they be able to stab
You're
Byakuya?
not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's the glow stuff.
That's right. What do you...
Why are you doing the work for him?
That's... There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
So should we go investigate what's underneath the
If
floorboards?
that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboard.
Could have just taken it back with him on the way
The
out.
only thing I found was a strange liquid
Ah.
shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood
glow-in-the-dark
was
paint.
brimming.
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
Yeah, exactly, the glow-in-the-dark paint.
That sounds super important!
There was nothing. There was nothing related to the murder, except for that strange liquid that was by the murder.
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
Oh, okay. Series 6. Oh, wow. 5,000 through 5,999. That sounds like a lot of fun, at least. It's like writing a horror serial, but with everyone contributing. What was that line? The victim was targeted by a mark. What was that mark? Glow-in-the-dark paint. What says glow-in-the-dark paint? I guess the knife? The bloodstained knife found under the table where the body was discovered. Just want to check which one has the word glow-in-the-dark paint. Let's just go with the knife. Knife was right last time. Yeah, knife was right again. Oh, hi, Mark.
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that
How's
was
your
applied
sex
to the
life?
knife, right?
Yep.
By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
Moved? Huh?
That
I guess
would be the
tearing it
moment
down.
Someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
I think everyone here is overestimating how bright glow-in-the-dark paint is. But whatever, man.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing.
A coffee machine that dispenses any liquid known in the universe, from water to liquid gold. Oh, that's interesting. That sounds like quite a helpful one. Are there any drawbacks to SCP-294? But how do they know about your mark?
I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
Did you watch it happen?
If they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew
Yeah.
about Nagito's plan all along?
How bright glow-in-the-dark paint can be in a fantasy world where a bear can rule a school, and also all blood is crimson pink. Crimson pink? That's false. Crimson's just red. Neon pink is what I meant to say.
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything.
Why is your outline purple now?
I don't know anything at all.
Oh wait, I think all of their outlines have like a little purple tint to it, but his is so thick.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
Yeah, fair enough.
You again? Just stop already!
Nagito is gonna be like in the last game when we had an actual killer among us, just for the rest of the game.
A fair opportunity to speak.
Someone who planned to kill, just walking around, never being suspicious again. I feel like plot armor is gonna defend him for the rest of the game, though.
If Teru
Or for a
is the killer,
big part of the game, at
that
least.
would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout.
That is exactly what we said, yeah.
And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
You heard someone that sounds like Teru, but he might have been under the floorboards.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you?
You could have just said that from under the floorboards.
In the kitchen?
She heard Teru.
Doesn't mean he wasn't there. It just sucks. Yeah. He does seem pretty bad. I wonder if he gets as good of an arc to redeem himself as Byakuya did.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
He was in the dining hall.
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I know why he was in the dining hall.
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Yeah, but not, altitude. Aha, I remember the word.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by...
That's a
JoJo's reference! It's a JoJo's reference, guys! We did it!
So, if you want, you should try licking it.
You have to ruin it and say rar, rar.
No way!
Your typical judge. No! No, I take it back. I don't associate with him. You look greasy.
But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
Nagito, you're doing a bad job of doing Teru's job for him.
That's not it.
Yeah.
Why?
No, you're wrong.
Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me?
Bullet time battle?
It's not like I want to blame you.
I do. I want to blame him. Sure. Let's take out Teru, then Hyoko, then we can have a good cost.
So proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in.
The peak of hope.
Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
You're weirdly worse than Monokuma. Is it a bullet time battle? Nope. No BTB. Bloodstain under the table. Gaps in the floorboard. Yeah, there's gaps in the floorboard, I'm pretty sure.
Let me ask you again.
There we go.
Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room.
Doesn't matter.
I was somewhere totally different.
That was pretty fishy.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
Yeah?
It's handsome, unlike his face.
Beautiful voice doesn't matter right now.
Maybe it was
Unlike his
recording
face.
or something?
It's a recording. It could be played anywhere.
Definitely a live voice.
Live voice, if Ibiki's right.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Gaps in the floorboard. Interesting. This feels like I should be corroborating it, though. There's definitely a contradiction hidden within those remarks. I need to find it.
Let me ask you again.
Let me read what gaps in the floorboard actually says. The floors of the dining hall were full of gaps. Are my other truth bullets? Night vision goggles, jewelry case, blood stain,
during the blackout?
the table, knife.
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally
I
different.
feel like gaps in the floorboard's fine.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
I'm just trying to figure out which statement is right. We're alleging that he was under the dining hall, not in it. Yeah.
Maybe
So I'm gonna say.
recording or something?
So I'm gonna shoot the dining hall statement, I think.
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Because it is live.
Right, as long
And
as I have her testimony.
She did hear it.
The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
There we go.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Yep.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
Yeah.
Huh? Why?
It's almost like you can hear things that aren't in the same room as you.
Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
I just realized, and this is such a petty point, but to assume that Ibiki has really good ears just because she's a musician, that's kind of silly. I mean, has anyone seen the film The Sound of Metal? I haven't. I hear it's really good, but it's about a musician who goes deaf. I'm about to explain that sound travels to these... yeah.
But...
Yeah, I know that's what's on your mind.
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Yeah. My brother is a drummer. He does not hear that well.
Can you explain this, Teru?
It might also be because he blasts music.
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Oh wow, they made him... they gave him a rustic accent.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asafu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
If Teru was in the dining hall during the...
Where is he actually born then?
He should have been there after the power returned, right?
There must be a different canon in the, yeah, he went southern, exactly. Why did I type that much? No, I'm just saying, when we initially, like, went to find out who could have heard things, we were like, oh yeah, who would have really good hearing? The ultimate musician. It's still flimsy. I mean, it doesn't affect the case at all. I just think it's kind of silly that they presume that. It feels like there are a lot of stereotypes and things in these games, in these Danganronpa games, that they, like, build their logic on, and sometimes that gets a little bit, offensive, I guess. Gross. You know, we've seen a lot with the mental health stuff. So yeah, let's just continue.
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Also, I was going to say that, does the canon change about where Teru's from depending on, if you're playing in English or Japanese?
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
This doesn't feel like a proper southern accent, but I mean, I'm not one to judge.
Damn right! You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories!
If anything, it sounds a little bit Jamaican. Oscar Myers, Kansas, but not Arkansas.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
Yeah, maybe they were just making fun of the voice actor here.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
What do you mean?
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Yeah, let's do a dance-off.
Why don't we consult his memories?
Huh? His memories?
Yeah, don't be saying things like that, don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
What accent is this? It sounds to me like half Jamaican and then some other thing. I probably can.
Oh, you again!
Whether or not Terry was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. That question. That question. During the blackout, Mikon tripped and fell in the dining hall. Is it this? By the time the lights came back on, she ended up in a compromising position. Is this the question? Did he trip Mikon? Just spin the globe and pick any point. Yeah. Is there anything else it could have been? Gas stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity. That's why Terry couldn't. Okay. Let's throw the embarrassing pose at him.
I can prove it with this!
Yeah.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikon was positioned at the time, right?
How she was positioned?
What? Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
It's a shame that we have a virtual someone from Missouri or Louisiana, but it's all the da-da-da-da-das that and the way he is like saying them, that doesn't make me think Southern, it makes me think Caribbean. Like, yeah. Like, also one of his recent lines. Don't be saying things like that, don't make no sense. I don't know, it sounds a little bit like, you know, if you just read it straight. Kind of the vibe I'm getting sometimes. It really does sound like spin the wheel on the accent chart a little bit. And I can definitely, my new headcanon is that he got here by making a really good jerk chicken every time. We literally have a virtual photo of this though.
No, this is a very important question.
Shut up, Hajime.
Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
This isn't the same voice actor, isn't it?
Huh? Huh?
Memories. I don't know. I'm sure there's at least one.
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget it
Clever.
so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
I don't think you would use those words.
You can't answer, Teru.
Ibiki's enjoying thinking about it. Ibiki's like totally... I was gonna say bi, but I guess pan would probably be more accurate, I'm guessing.
Huh? That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
Not a chance.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
I feel like some of the things that Ibiki has said has led me to perhaps that conclusion.
Even so.
I mean, it's not necessary. Let me rephrase. It's not sound logic. But yeah.
Nagito, say something!
Nagito, do my job for me.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
It seems like Nagito's out to create more despair than hope.
I'm disappointed too, you know.
I don't like you.
It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
We were talking about people...
What are you doing?
We were talking about...
Why are you messing with the killer like that?
14-year-olds who, Oh, it's Johnny Young Bosch? Ah. You mention all the things that Johnny Young boshes, and you don't mention the blue Power Ranger. That's a little... That feels like it's, a little bit... What's the opposite of comprehensive? I don't know. Doing him a bit of a disservice. But, we were talking about 14-year-olds who are atheists. I feel like that's Nagito right now, actually. You know, that's the vibe I get from him sometimes. Are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Louisiana, I can kind of see. Like New Orleans. I don't know. Is that in Louisiana? I'm not even sure.
But it's already decided.
I don't need to know American geography. I'm not American. Lol. An American's attitude. I'm the scat man.
Cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore.
I'm sorry, Flo. Thank you for clearing it up. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it sounds like a New Orleans accent. That's what I should have actually pointed at. I mean, I was just talking about the Blue Power Ranger thing because it feels like that's more your generation than mine anyway. You know, Blue Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I don't know. I grew up with Space Patrol Delta.
It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet. You understand him?
Maybe Terry can make us some good gumbo.
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Do you have more mushrooms growing on your head that he's going to use to cook?
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Tom Sawyer. Oh.
Weapon, huh? Yeah,
Not
it's
the
a knife, right?
Not the most dynamic duo.
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged...
Have we not even covered this yet?
roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Yeah, for Christ's sake. You just look down and read the text box. And it's not that difficult to track.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
How did you get there?
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
I do. I know exactly what it is.
Not good enough at all.
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
It's fine.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
I'm really chuckling to myself now because I'm thinking of the voice actor for Terry, which is Todd Habercorn, who voices Natsu in Fairy Tail and then a few other things as well. But him like trying to do like this southern accent, Louisiana, New Orleans thing. It's pretty funny.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
Because he's after all only uses his JoJo powers of distance estimation.
What a confusing...
I mean, they do be doing that in JoJo's quite often. That's just close-minded of you, Yuki. Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. A thin edge tool with a distance, diameter of about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. A weapon that meets those requirements might have been used at the crime scene. What's that? Oh, it's another improved Hangman's Gambit. Is my stream gonna crash this time? Iron Skewer. Oh, they're going down this time. I need an eye before I need ends. I'll just these ones closer. Hello, is it this one? Yeah, it is. Okay, it is that one. This isn't a problem so far. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm just gonna finish that one. Iron. Problems. I've got a few, but then again, too few to mention. It's easier to just make them hit each other. There's an O. Just go away. There you go. Mimic Kitaba. If you go away. Never Kitaba. Iron. Oh boy. There we go. Oh boy. Okay, it's the end of the line for me. What did that hit? Irons. Oh, I actually need this to hit. Oh, they're appearing like as I can do anything about them. It's really whack. Skew. I can't do anything about that though. It's so terrible. There we go. At least they don't take much health off you. You got to see my performance that time. Yay. The crashing off screen isn't very fun.
Must be the iron skewer.
There should be like a warning thing. That might fix it, but that would also be a bit of sensory overload, so who knows.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
Oh, it could have been Iron Maiden as well. Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru. I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
Indeed.
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for the achievement for that.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
That's not a fun numbers game to play.
Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
Avril Lavigne!
You literally just said Avril Lavigne. Why?
Avril Lavigne?
Why?
Did he really just say that?
This is my reaction as well.
You're saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island.
Avril Lavigne!
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it,
Oh, wow.
island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
I don't actually want to know where he put it now.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Yeah.
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
I want to stop thinking about where Teru Teru hid the iron skewer now, thank you.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Oh, we know it isn't straight.
Oh.
And now he's a monkey. He returned to monkey. Get your glasses out for Avril. Finally, we are nearing the end. The corner opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. What? It will probably pain you to condemn your classmate. This is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time sorry, the panic talk action. What? Are they removing the bullet time battle? Panic talk action. Well, shorted to PTA. During the PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. Get your drinks out for Avril. In order to do this, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. This is literally bullet time battle, it sounds like. Time your button presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Match the tempo marker by pressing B. Oh, that's not a good one. With a new hat, okay. And you'll be able to lock onto the opponent's remark. If you keep pressing it, you will be able to lock onto multiple remarks at the same time. Why would you just change the button that I use? If you release the B button in time with the tempo marker, it will intercept the locked on remark and destroy it. Hold on. Afterward, if you release the B button in time with the tempo mark... Hold on, what? What? If you keep pressing it, you'll be able to lock onto multiple remarks at the same time. But then how do you release it? By destroying remarks, you'll be able to damage the soul shields, protecting the opponent and destroy them. How do you lock onto multiple ones without releasing it though? However, if you cannot destroy the remark within the time limit, you will end up getting hurt. In the PTA, you can press the start button to review the controls, but for this PTA, just focus on pressing the B button. Please wait for another time for the other features. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll find yourself in a tempo down situation. Why wouldn't you want it to be a tempo down situation anyway? When the song changes, the tempo changes. There are song changes now. This will alter the timing for each button. Please be careful. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. If you destroy all of your opponent's soul shields, they will start to give their final argument. And if that happens, four words will be displayed on the top, bottom, left, and right sides of the screen. Each of these 4 words corresponds to B, Y, X, and A. I really hope it actually matches my button layout, otherwise this is going to be very annoying. If you press the button in the right order, you'll be able to compose the words of your final strike. Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you don't deliver your final strike within the time limit, the opponent's soul shields will recover. Well, then good luck and have fun. This sounds terrible. Let's see how it goes. This does not sound super duper fun.
What the hell you even saying, you stupid country hick?
Stupid country hick.
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
You did it wrong? Am I about to get negged for another year?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
How do I do it wrong? How did your flatmate do it wrong? If the iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to... Wait. Did he do the order wrong? Byaku and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started, which means was the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? Oh no. But I really hope it tells me which button corresponds to which side, because I feel like my controller is gonna have a different layout to how it expects. He wasn't there for that. Could it have been in an unexpected place? I still don't want to think about this. It's part of us all that have been through this. Stupid country. Heck. Where did he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? I really don't want to think about this. Especially considering territory. Think carefully. He's not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything.
I'm hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
You must reveal to Terry the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. By doing a dance battle. It's even the same, it's the same color palette. What the heck is this?
That's impossible!
I'm pressing the B. It lied to me! It said the B button! In the tutorial, it said the B button! What do you think actually works? As you can see, it is not the B button!
Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton!
Am I losing a lot of health?
Shut up! That's impossible!
What is happening now? That is outrageous. And how was I supposed to know? I'm trying to figure out how it's... Okay, so... Lock on and attack. So how does it know if I'm locking on or attacking?
Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know!
I'm just hitting the A button, man.
Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Shut up! Where will the weapon be?
Meat on the bone.
This is the end!
That was not according to my controller at all. That was completely not according to my controller.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece?
Unforgivable, shut up, Paris Hilton, that's impossible. Terry being accused of murder or Josh being told wrong controls. Yeah. What do you mean, how did I? What did all of you guys say? On the bone meats. on the meat bone. Literally unfollow. On the bone meat. It's meat on the bone though. Maybe I'm just too used to that phrase. It's meat on the bone. But the iron skewer have been. Do you know what really screwed me up though? Can we? I don't know how to reverse it. Those sides, the like cardinality. Is that the? No, I don't know. But the points of that, not even close to what the controller is how the controller is laid out. Bone the meat on. On the meat bone. Guys, it's meat on the bone. What can I say? But seriously, I had to think so consciously about like where I really did have a bad gamer, like not a gamer moment, a fake gamer moment, because I had to first think about like which button it wanted me to press, and then also where that button was on my controller. Yeah. Is meat on the bone not a common expression? That's just the name of the meal. Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone? Yeah, not having English as the first language is hard. I mean, yeah, I can see why that's not a very intuitive statement if you're not a native speaker. But I've seen it used in a few places, so that's why, I guess. You've not eaten meat in at least 23 years. Fair point. But also, they do say it earlier in the script, like when we're in the kitchen the first time with Byakuya, it says they even have meat on the bone. Which I suppose, if you don't know that that's a dish in itself, not he's just saying, hey look, there's meat and it happens to be on a bone as well. It's pretty tricky, I guess. I'm just lucky. But what was I gonna say now? Oh yeah, before we move on, I really did think he might have hidden it somewhere where you would otherwise try to get through a security gate. Let's say that. Oh look, it's normal people food. Yeah.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything. In a place like that?
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Yeah, where you put skewers.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
Sure. It seems there are no dangerous items like that skewer in the churrasco earlier, inside that pile of food. You just remember what's coming. Oh no. That appears to be the case. Phew, I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected.
I'm just glad that he didn't say it was somewhere a dark and dangerous path. You know?
Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is? The meat on the bone.
Really? I don't know, the perspective's messing with me. This game isn't really known for its realistic portrayal of items and distance and whatnot.
I'm using my right to remain silent.
Can you do that in court?
There's no way that exists here.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
We need to confirm this now!
Yeah, you can do it, because it's pleading the fifth. Yeah, I mean, that's in the American system anyway.
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
Probably is still good at the moment, so that's fine.
Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
$50 centimeters. I said this game isn't realistic with its proportions. Can we not have a few fantasy elements, to quote you sort of earlier? I'm obviously kidding. That's very long. That's approximately that distance, I want to say. It's not even on screen. I'm kind of can't really tell. It doesn't even fit into the frame. That's how wide it is. I'm still struggling to believe that it fit into the meat and the bone, though. Meat on the bone.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Oh well.
Wait, hold on a second. Time out, time out!
He is probably about 50 centimeters total, so that's fair.
What are you doing?
Like in
Hurry
height.
up and bring it over!
About that.
You're tied up at the moment. Impaled by on the by on the meat bone.
I'm right here.
Why are you so mad at Akane though? Oh, he's eating it.
I'm already eating.
You don't even need food.
A bear that eats meat!
That's all bears.
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Nom.
You hate it. Why?
So yummy.
Why do you hate it?
That's my meat!
I've never
I don't understand why Flo's so upset.
my entire life.
I guess if you put it through the bone, maybe.
Days in the wild.
Is this just a disliking normal food thing?
Seriously, this is really bad.
My. There's something inside the meat. Look what came out.
Isn't that? Is that an iron skewer?
Okay. That's yeah. I don't know. I don't really see any reason to be upset personally. Okay. I thought you were alluding to something like it was like the Mondo butter. Is this like an allusion to eating the Mondo butter or something? Did something bad happen in the last game with him eating? No? I was like struggling a little bit. But alright. Sorry that you had to go through that then.
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in
Also, Kyoko died in the background.
meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a
Did he put it back?
weapon from the ultimate chef.
Put it back. Interesting.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone.
I don't reckon you're smart enough for it.
I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe onto Byakuya. It sounds like he stabbed him with the meat on the bone.
Jeez, what a disappointment.
But he had to put it back, which is a little bit weird.
Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Nagito is gatekeeping hope.
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Thank you.
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
You called us poor.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Why? Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should
We
first.
need to settle this. Once and for all.
Let's take it to a vote.
To do that, we need to go over the
Oh no, never mind. Closing argument.
beginning to end and make everything clear.
I'm happy with that. Go over the entire incident, and then I can prove Teru Teru's crime. That's right, if we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
Okay, comic book time. So it's finally come to this, my throb is chesting. That's a lot worse than my heart is throbbing. But do you like a manga? Every case has one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. I don't think anyone complains about the closing argument except me. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in this case in the form of a comic book. I do not say throb. This reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. What? Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels. Aren't we a Hajime though? Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. Hold on, this is different. If you use up all of the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, if you fill in all the holes, you will clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed, but it will be difficult to complete with so many gaps, but once you fill some in, it will become much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now then, when playing and solving the closing argument, there's a certain trick. If you move the reticle onto the gaps on each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Also, if you move the reticle onto a truth panel, it will display a hint as well. This hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Oh, that's nice. So you don't have to draw all of it from like the tiniest little piece of art. You don't have to figure out what's actually happening in it, because sometimes it just wasn't clear until like the whole thing was revealed and shown in context. Put together these two hints, think carefully. What? Oh, and think carefully. That makes sense. Of course, don't forget that there will be a time limit. Well then, good luck and have fun. They probably reduced the time limit, didn't they? Closing argument. Begin. Stock 1. Oh, this is like more pixel arty. Oh yeah, they did reduce the time limit. Okay. It's kind of hard to make out what's happening, to be honest. So, party, walking. No, you did not put it on there. Unit portable stove. Everyone at the party is switched on. Case containing potential weapons. Night vision goggles equipped. Borrowing the tablecloth. Let me just move on to the next page for now. At the storage room before the blackout. So, at the storage room before the blackout. What is this? Borrowing the tablecloth. Maybe? No? Okay. I guess this information doesn't fit here. I should think about this again. Oh, okay. Oof. Same scene as the office and dining hall. Oh, sorry, I didn't read all this. Deciding the closing argument is an unpopular opinion, but not an unheard of one. It's like a 2 out of 10 on the Danganronpa opinion. I didn't think it was bad, I just had problems with it sometimes. Okay, interesting. I think that is what the game was trying to say. Everyone at the party is... unlit portable stove, switched on. A case containing this, night vision goggles equipped, borrowing the tablecloth. I don't think any of these fit here. At the storage room before the blackout. Same scene as the office room and dining hall. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we just look at the rest of the thing then. At the office room when the blackout occurred. No. Byakuya puts on his night vision goggles. There we go. Plus 10 seconds, oh that's nice. Night vision goggles equipped. Who did Byakuya see? We saw Nagito. Unlit portable stove. Lit. Killer obtained a light. Switched on. There we go. The weapon hidden in, meat on the bone. What did the killer do after exiting into the dark hall? Fire doors. What did the killer obtain at the storage room? Borrowing a tablecloth. Yeah, there we go. Stock 2. Everyone at the tablecloth is... everyone at the tablecloth. Everyone at the party is. The elf musician has amazing hearing. Kana keeps eating. Yoko's drinking juice. Sure. Closing the fire door. Meat on the bone goes here. There we go. And he goes underneath. Stabs. Knocks him out of the way. Crawls underneath. Gets stabbed. Oh, so maybe he was trying to kill Nagito. When Nagito got there. Important plot never discussed in the trial. Nah, I think she's drunk. Same scene as in the... oh wait, the ultimate musician has amazing hearing. I think that's gonna come up. Who did Byakuya see? Oh, there's more. Haha, there's more. Maybe my hero did it if Yoko's drinking juice. Okay, so he's holding the glowing knife, he sees it, and he stabs. I heard it. CBT. Stock 3. I'm actually running out of time. On time. I was found under the table. The knife. And no. Okay, wait. So early on, in the storage room before the blackouts, lights are turned on, even though you can already see that they're turned on. Everyone at the party is Chiaki. Everyone at the party is Chiaki. Same scene as the office room and dining hall. The office room and the blackout occurred. Office room and dining hall. Who did Byakuya see? Everyone is Hiyoko and drinking juice. It feels like this set was supposed to disappear. Already. I guess this is Chiaki waiting because everyone else is there waiting. Yeah, okay, that's not a very good hint. But alright. Everyone at the party is Chiaki, apparently. Office and... yeah, okay, maybe it's... yeah, that. At the office room when the blackout occurred, the air conditioner turned on. Yeah. It's fine though, you can kind of get it from the context of the other things. You saw Nagito reaching in.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
That wasn't that bad.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party.
It's a little bit mean that you don't do it in chronological order, but hey, that's fine. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel.
And they did the anti-aliasing on it or something. They smoothed it out for this part.
He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received.
Right, and he was drinking juice.
Therefore, he decided to
Very
throw
important.
a party so he could monitor us.
Why do we have to...
Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall.
Why do we have to keep
was underway.
hurting Pekka
But
like
at
this?
that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion.
So, was Teruteru trying to kill Nagito, actually? Because he noticed the knife, and then he was like, oh, Nagito will reach for it, and I'll stab him when he reaches for it.
Which nearly capped the power usage.
Dun dun.
Additionally, they prepared something
Done.
else that would activate at 11:30 p.m.
Yeah.
The air conditioners in the office.
It should have just been a blank one.
They had already set the timers.
Just all black. That would have displayed the blackout a little bit better.
Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on.
They also changed the artist for like all of these ones, like they did in the last game or something like that.
Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case.
Yeah, the night vision
That
goggles.
item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya
Good
was
thing he
so
memorized
concerned
where they
about a
were.
murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him.
Like a taser.
When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move.
Yeah. Hey, that's what we did earlier.
So guiding himself with a
We
desk
proved that the gray guy was Nagito.
could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan.
Yeah. It's a funny piece of continuity for sure.
The murder warning to Byakuya,
I enjoy
the
it.
source of the blackout, it was all Nagito.
It's also probably the most realistic piece of like preparation that has happened in one of these murder cases in Danganronpa so far. It's clever.
While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen.
He's not that tall.
Probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming.
Yeah, so already knew Nagito's plan. I'd like to know that part. How do they know Nagito's
That's
plan?
why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand.
I really don't think Teru is this smart,
By
honestly.
the portable stove in the kitchen.
The writer is giving them some extra brain cells.
They needed a weapon too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand.
Yeah, citation needed. Hold on, my theory only works if it is
The
true.
long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it.
Inside that meat with the bone in it. If only there were something, some word or phrase for that.
With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped
A
out.
bone on the meat?
First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall.
Yeah.
Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item.
Tap. Done. Whoosh.
That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
Done. Creak.
The killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage.
What's the square here? Source, trust me. On the bone meat? Bone the meat on? Bone on the meat? It's impossible. XBAY?
They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source.
And also, they would be holding an open flame while they're covered in a tablecloth. Have you heard the tale? Have you heard the tale of Darth? The tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story that Jedi would tell you.
Thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table.
Oh, so they had the same idea as Nagito with using the paint, I guess. Rustle.
Under the
Bam.
table,
Huff,
he
huff.
found the knife that had been hidden.
There we go.
If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but
Nah, he just wanted to chill under the table, I guess.
he had to retrieve that knife.
Huff, huff.
And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer.
Did he know that it was Byakuya there, though? That's what I want to know.
The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move.
So he wanted to kill Nagito is what I'm guessing.
After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall.
What's that? I can't even read this. What does it say? Ow! So due to where everyone is standing at the party, it's pretty likely that if Byakuya hadn't intervened, Nagito would have stabbed Hajime. He gave his life for US. Yeah, that's true. And he was getting close to us as well.
Underneath the floorboards and rushed
So.
back to the kitchen.
Yeah, Nagito probably would have stabbed us. But I mean, I actually meant was Teru trying to stab Nagito. That wasn't clear. Some artistic frames.
And then, after
I guess.
hiding the murder weapon
For
in the
embellishment.
kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened.
This meat tastes kind of rare. Okay, you're just not answering because I know the game addresses your question. Fair enough. They rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. And then ate their finger. Om, nom, nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom. Ate the finger.
Especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
Much shorter though. You have to kind of downscale that portrait there. Ooh,
Isn't that right?
Spinning PNGs and JPEGs. Is that his last name? Hanamura? Oh, they just made him more zoomed in. Okay. That fixes it.
That's what happened.
Works.
How
Fixes
about
it. Mouth, decide to say something correctly.
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
You wanted to kill Nagito, though.
Would never.
What a crybaby devil man.
It seems this is the end.
Doesn't even matter. I really can't feel sorry for such a sex offender. At least I'm struggling, I mean. Hey, how did that go? Not very well. Wonder what the 9th portion was. Got a B. That seems a little low, honestly. Got like a 95% average at least. And it's just like B. What was the 9th one? Oh, I don't get to see. Okay, never mind.
It looks like your argument
B.
has come
Oh,
to
well.
a close.
Not that it matters. How many coins did I get for that? It seemed like a lot. Yeah, he planned on us conceiving the blood. I didn't game over though. I didn't game over on that. Knife under the table. What? I don't know what that could have been. Yeah, that was really early.
Whoops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate?
It did have Byakuya blood in it.
Well, putting that aside,
Kinda rare.
move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote!
How does that...
Just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone.
How does just pulling a lever vote for someone? How do you select?
If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
That's a little weird.
Why did this happen?
Monokuma is now the heir to the Tagami family. Oh boy.
Will you make
There he is. Oh no.
the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
I think we've proven beyond reasonable doubt that it's Terry Terry. But I feel like some people are still gonna vote for Nagito. Is it the same? It's very similar. Slightly higher quality, that's for sure. Yay! We won! Oh, am I gonna... There's a fun fact. There's a... I think it's an Italian company that, on all my VODs that I put up on YouTube of this game, love claiming the cinematics as part of the anime with Italian subtitles. Really weird, not worth disputing. But yeah, if you watch any of the VODs of my last playthrough that's been going up on my YouTube channel and get an ad, that's why. Lol. And they're probably gonna do the same when I upload this game. That's gonna be fun.
Correct! That's right! This time, the black and responsible for killing Byakuya Tagami is Teru Hanamura.
No. No, you said it for me. Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? Is that a very rude word? Oh well. But... Why? Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you.
Huh? Trying to stop... What do you mean? I mean, yeah, no, that's fair. It's a good point.
I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party. And then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall. And when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty putting the knife under the table.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think it was like... Yeah. It's not a nice word, but hey. You know.
I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing.
Yeah, I don't think it's about being fat.
And I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened, he...
You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught?
What?
Being caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming?
But watch this though. Oh. No, Flo got there before me. Oh well. It's fine. Thank you, Flo.
I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Terry, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see. So that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing.
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
This is such a dumb thing to do.
No.
Why don't you just not start the killing? Ah, interesting. Everyone was wrong. Interesting. Well, I mean, how you take a word is really what it means, isn't it?
What are you saying?
I don't understand at all. Yeah, this is pretty dumb.
See, isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you will become even stronger yourself?
How about nobody dies? How about that? Just a thought.
Which means, the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everyone's stepping stone. Please, everyone, step on me. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited.
His two hopeless gunshots are to BDSM. The, like, way too far extreme.
I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
Wait, no way!
There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me? But isn't that what love is?
Yeah. Oh, you like being hurt? Let me just cut off your arm.
Nagito, what is the meaning of this?
Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about the story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Wow, that's a reductive analogy.
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that!
What?
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to even higher level.
To an even higher level.
Amazing!
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
So we can fight Sans. It's an Undertale reference, guys.
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it! You're seriously starting to piss me off!
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as someone killing for fun, but I guess it'll look the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die.
Is that why you didn't mind when Terry discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too?
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it would be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Terry? You expected to pique Terry's curiosity, and you look forward to the mystery becoming more complex.
Well,
you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What? That was your doing as well?
you're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it.
Hey!
This dude, he's seriously nuts! He's insane! That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know?
However...
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrust at the iron skewer there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him.
Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then, in place of Nagito...
Nope.
I don't think that's it.
Huh?
Perhaps.
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What? What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he?
Don't worry. As long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much, I promise.
Could it be? In order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's an idea.
And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
I missed a line, I think. My brain. Okay, so you saw someone and you thought that they were aiming for Nagito. Oof.
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito, even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. Huh? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. Sure, everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be? You knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. Never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. Say something hot, baby.
Oh?
Oh, yes.
Any old nonsense Gundam spouts?
So that's why I decided to help Terry. Why? Why? Well, because Terry decided to commit his crime because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Terry.
What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already!
Plus, I couldn't really help myself, and I also empathized with Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know. If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Sure. Let's allow it. Why not? Why not? At least it's the scientific term. I think that's a fair one I think that's a fair one to let the Automod catch you on, but we'll allow it this time. Because of context. I'm gonna re-add it to the terms later so it still gets caught.
If I left him in that confused state, ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary.
I mean, it's not about behaving, it's just like the context is fine. No, it's like, I want to add it back to the terms so that if someone who says it for the wrong reasons, it still gets caught, and we can still ban the message, you know? But like, in this particular context, because it was just a joke, I think it's fine. But you know, yeah. We'll see.
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru?
Weird game.
Man.
I don't like Nagito. Yeah. Thank you, Flo. Yeah, I don't want it to be like just explicit graphic stuff that appears in the chat for like no good reason. But a comedy is a thing. It's not good to be reductive. You can't put a blanket on all word usage. It's like how people say you can't say the N-word even if you're quoting. But then it's like, or like a white author can't make a character in their book say the N-word. It's lacking, stripping away all the nuance of those decisions, you know? You can't just say, oh yes, orgasm, bad word, can't use it ever in chat. That's it, I'm still gonna add it to the Automod list, just so that I can see it when it comes up again. Oh, and we're all loving each other in the chat. Thanks, guys. Great community.
In the end, my help just wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great.
You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else, so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice? Seriously, stop it already! I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you!
Hey.
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this? Isn't it better if we just kill him off?
Ha! Kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito. It's Teru.
What's the matter?
For the greater good.
Woohoo! You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the Blackened Killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait.
Hold on.
No.
That was, how should I put it? An accident, an act of self-defense, not intentional? Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder.
Manslaughter does not exist in Monokuma's world.
If you kill someone, that's murder.
Someone who definitely intended to murder is going to be walking among us, and we all know what they wanted. Yeah, it's like the next level up from the Genocide Jill thing.
Hey!
But isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims.
That's not.
Hey, save me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong. There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that.
Oh boy. Well, I guess the accuser's probably also got some wealth.
In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
No.
Ah!
That is...
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive. Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru. Because Nagito was gonna kill someone. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day.
This is sad. I hadn't even thought about the fact that, like, the students have parents, some of them at least. I don't know, wait, hold on, are we still in an apocalypse? The sentiment is still there, though. It's sad when parents don't know what's happening to their kids. That makes me sad.
But the day I graduate, I hope to speak academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now.
Classic New Orleans family, am I right? They probably know nothing about the tragedy, if the tragedy still happens in this game. I don't know, I still think alternate universes are on the table in this franchise.
When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh yeah, totally. You know, your classic Aoyama and Azabu accents and whatnot.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
So we're just killing Aoyama, Louisiana. So, yeah, we're just killing someone who really had the best of intentions, technically. He was like, oh, I get to go home to my mom if I stop this person from killing other people. By killing them. Almost in self-defense, in a way. Yeah, this one sucks. This is... No, it doesn't suck. I mean, like, it's bleak.
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Oh, man. Probably dead as well.
You don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm
Just
gone?
throwing in the sickness. Just throwing again the sickness trope as well. Oh, goodness, this is sad.
Moms are strong.
Oh, flip, they're not that strong.
I won't lose to some illness.
Of course, I mean, man. Probably dead from the tragedy already, but oh, man.
I know that already. I know that already.
Damn, man. Man. Was a pervert, but hey. He tried his best.
I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise.
Yeah, you completely thought he was horny. Yeah.
Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Oh, man, now Sonia's crying. Yeah. It's really quite sad. Doesn't excuse his behavior, of course, but I mean... I feel bad about saying I wanted him to die now. I still want Hyoko to die, though. I don't care what she says. I don't think she can be a good person at all.
But we were told our memories were stolen, and that several years have passed since our first day.
Oh yeah, that makes it worse.
Hey.
Then what happened to Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said?
Damn it!
You were saying all along. It's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So, why?
Wrong!
Yeah, this is really sad. Yeah, this is only chapter 1 as well. Man, and I've heard chapter 2 is like a real tearjerker, and that's all I've heard. No spoilers for what happens. Just heard it's sad.
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
You're about to die, man.
I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it's all just a lie.
My mom's sick card. My mom was sick, so I had to go back to my room and grab the... what was it? The toolkit, stab, you know, whatever. The screwdriver, unlock the door, stab.
I want to make sure that I still have a place to call home.
Terry, you...
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
It's not that Terry didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it, because he believed it. He needed to deny it. And I'd forgive literally anything. Fair enough.
Damn it. If I only knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone.
Involuntary sterilization, jeez. You go see your mama. Oof.
That's why. That's why.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill.
No, that's a very reductive thing. But,
I'm sorry.
You guys. Doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you.
I'm letting the southern twang slip in.
But it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. Yeah, I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru.
I see. Interesting. But, as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring!
Wow. No, it's not. Your Honor, this man killed 54 inside the mall and proceeded to rob all the money inside the bank. Oh, Mr. Prosecutor, my mom is... He's innocent, Your Honor! What?
So,
It seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't!
No, you can't!
Another...
Get out of my way!
Another corkscrew.
Well now.
There. Now that the annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait.
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I prefer very special punishment.
For Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook.
Hey!
Call me chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
Please!
Please, tell me at least, what happened to the Hanamura diner, to Mama?
Let's give it
Oh god, he's not even getting his answers, but that would probably spoil the rest of the game.
time.
Is this a trigger warning? Is this trigger warning?
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it.
That's really sad. Man. Does Monokuma have fewer polygons in this one? Oh boy. Can't wait for that Italian company to copyright strike this, or copyright claim it rather. So they make money off of it, even though it's not their property. Oh boy. Oh no, this reminds me of Leon's. Oh no. Is he gonna... Are we gonna turn his... deep... Oh no. Is this a trigger warning? Oh boy. Oh, this one's not horrific. Seems pretty bad though. Batter. Oh boy. The flower. Oh no. Oh no. Not horrific is what Flo said. That's pretty horrific. That's pretty grim. That's horrifying.
Extreme!
Yahoo! Extreme!
Yeah!
I wish I could relive all these moments for the first time again.
Yeah. Ugh, the adrenaline is rushing through me. Terra!
Damn it!
Oh, are you freaking serious?
How cruel.
Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
Huh? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone...
Yeah. Burned alive is bad. I think Leon's is more painful, perhaps. All his bones crushed, as in his organs. Ugh, I don't like to think about it now. Let's move on.
The teacher writes it in a note and makes whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of the class.
Yeah, that's...
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
I don't think you know how it feels to get murdered after you've murdered someone like that, and then get murdered yourself. Because, I mean, if you, depending on what beliefs you subscribe to, you could say that you, don't feel anything after that. You're the one who drove him to it.
So cruel. This is just too cruel.
Kyoga's is instant, but the way they present it makes it hard to watch it. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule, after all.
What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules.
Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean?
When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something?
However, there's a catch.
Don't tell me the catch is...
Oh, figured it out yet? That's right! You guys have to kill each other! That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want your school memories returned to you, right? And you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts, and a murder for your memories.
Why? Why didn't you tell Terry about his mom or his diner? He had a right to know. Yeah, us too. We all have a right to know. Hey, hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories?
Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began.
Huh?
You're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys that I'd tell you right away.
What?
Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course.
Of course. I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be.
Good laugh. Yeah, I feel like it's going to include the tragedy a little bit, and then probably some more spice because this is the second game. Excuse me.
I must excuse myself as well. There's something that I need to do.
I feel like I'm speaking badly. Oh well. What the heck?
So cruel.
That's not fair. They both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid.
Terry, you stupid.
Such despair.
An ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair.
But still, at times like this, do not say the word hope. Oh. As the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best. We're gonna kill Nagito. Why are you smiling?
How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm sad too, you know. We don't care, we're gonna strangle Nagito and we're all gonna be each other's alibis. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope, and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy stuff like that! I'll freaking kill you! Please, kill me anytime.
What?
Uh-huh.
If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone.
Someone like me?
If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special.
How messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope Speak Academy, we're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents.
Great.
Then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right?
You fiend.
Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him.
Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you, one after the other. Just kidding, what?
Pissed me off.
Yeah, he is incredibly willing to die. Oh boy.
Hey, can I punch you? I just won't be satisfied till I punch you.
Fine. Let's stop this already. It's just going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Huh? Even Hajime hates me now.
How unfortunate.
That stings. I thought you and I were quite similar. We've both been protagonists now.
What does that mean?
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling toward Hope's Peak Academy, just like me.
Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. You don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves, too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is.
Kane, please feel free to punch him. Will do! Oh, jeez.
Wait!
Hold on!
Please stop!
Please stop this at once. Nothing will come from fighting like this. There's something else that we must do.
Something else?
Please listen.
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is?
Do our best.
You fiend.
Huh?
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together and do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
That is what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry.
I am sorry. If only I was a better motivational speaker.
No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at?
I don't know, but we must do our best.
Jeez, I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well,
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
right?
So, let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again.
But
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what you're all talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. Even if we are not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow.
Damn fiend! I won't give up until the very end! I won't die in vain! I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul, and fight to the very end!
Yeah, you're right.
Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again, even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. We continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky.
Did I miss a hidden Monokuma?
There, just like before, there it was. A night sky brimming with stars.
Barbara's called me crazy for thinking this looks like Monokuma. Like there's a rough outline of him. Oh well, it's fine.
Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow.
Aw, man.
Oh well. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. All crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, into my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. Then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation.
Yeah, leave, forehead. And you forgot that genocide chill existed.
Isn't this...
Are you gonna say hope?
Is someone watching me?
Yeah? "19 days left. Days 19 left, sorry. Don't tell him. Chapter 1, Destination Despair. End. Oh well. Okay, well that's a good place to end. Surviving students, 14. This is grim. Oh, and then you get the pink blood. To be continued. Good place to end the stream, I reckon. It's been a long one, actually. Dead Man's Party. You have obtained a 3-star badge. And... wooden stick. Yes.
For a long time, humans...
And we'll go back to... Oh wait, I need to check my pet first. Okay, cool. And we're going back to the main menu. The mission stars. Oh, yeah, that is a good point. Okay, well, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for joining me for this, and I hope you have a good day. We'll be returning with more on Thursday, I think. Until then, goodbye. Have a good one. I'm tired. Have a good day. I'm also a bit sad. Oh well. Till next time. Bye, everyone.